Hello, I'm Adrienne Palmer, member of EO Dallas since the year 2000, and I was asked to share a little bit with you about Bobby Blanchard and the Bobby Blanchard Award. Bobby Blanchard loved EO. He was president of EO Dallas in 2006-2007. Bobby's love for EO emanated from his very being. He brought joy and humor to his role as president, and he pushed all of us to seize the day, live fully, and laugh loudly. He had a brilliant mind and a kind heart. Bobby saw something very powerful in EO. He saw the camaraderie it built among entrepreneurs as a powerful force for good in the world. And because of that, he invested much of his time and of himself to make EO better. He made every EO Dallas member feel important and valued. And he took the time to get to know each and every one of us personally. Not only did he give to the Dallas chapter, he connected with EO members around the world to share what he saw as an opportunity to truly make an impact on a global scale. By entrepreneurs supporting entrepreneurs, we can empower each of us to succeed and create a better world for all. For his 50th birthday, Bobby hosted an EO dinner where we celebrated his leadership and the amazing community of which we were all a part. The next morning, a Saturday, we had an EO event at a local military airstrip where we boarded Chinook helicopters for a tour of our city. After that exhilarating flight, a group of 4 EO members, one of which was a pilot, decided to continue the adventure and took a small plane for a lunch trip to Oklahoma. Bobby was one of those 4, and the plane crashed on the runway upon landing. Bobby was the only one killed in that plane crash before finishing his term as president. The funeral was 4 days later, with a visitation the night before at Bobby's office. Over 500 people attended, including EO members that had flown in from around the world, whose lives Bobby had touched through the years. It was overwhelming and heartwarming to see. At the funeral, Bobby's mother came to me and introduced herself. She said that Bobby often talked about the power of EO and the way we can impact the world through EO, and she challenged me to keep that going. She handed me a photograph of Bobby's headstone with an EO logo proudly displayed. EO was truly a part of him. Bobby's personal symbol was the Enzo. He had it on his office door. He signed off his letters with the Enzo. That Zen circle, always drawn with a single stroke of a brush, symbolizes, in Buddhist teachings, the enlightenment that is often referred to as the circle of togetherness. That Enzo is on the Bobby Blanchard Award. After the funeral, we decided to launch the Bobby Blanchard Award to honor his spirit and recognize the other EO Dallas members that share that spirit of connectedness and giving back to the chapter and to the organization. Bobby's wife, Jan, received the inaugural award for all that she did to ensure that Bobby's influence and positive energy would always be what people remembered most. Bobby's then 17-year-old twin children were there, Zane and Maris, where Maris gave a speech that brought the room to tears, remembering her father and the spirit of entrepreneurship that he instilled in her.
Thank you, Adrienne. Kevin, when you brought Eccentric to Dallas, we couldn't have anticipated how much the world changed in just a few short months. Like Adrienne said, Bobby Blanchard believed that camaraderie between entrepreneurs was a powerful force for good. And viewed through that lens, Eccentric was a tremendous success. For us, it was an unforgettable few days, but for you and your volunteer team, it was months and months of hard work and planning. Your theme of legacy by design is so fitting for the Bobby Blanchard Award because the award itself is a living testament to Bobby's legacy and the impact that he had on the lives of so many EO members. So I want to present you the Bobby Blanchard Member of the Year Award for the 2019-2020 year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is This is such an unexpected and great honor. I remember when I first joined EO Dallas, I think the first time I saw this awarded was to Chris McKee. And Chris is one of the reasons that I'm here. There's a number of other people who've been so instrumental to me in my journey, not least the people who I worked with and were part of the team and who were really responsible for putting Eccentric on and the great job that we did, whether they were EO Dallas members, Adrian, thank you, Steve Lemieux, Brett Muller, Ann Shu, and then Bob McCarthy out in Fort Worth. Just an incredible team. Casey Cronbach, just an incredible team. It was an absolute honor to work with them because they put on such an incredible event. And as you said, legacy by design was the theme, and I do hope that has endured both in the way that the people who attended it took it and moved forward, but also in the things that they do and the impact that they have. So this was an incredible surprise when you told me about this. I'm deeply honored, and I'm so glad to have been able to give back in a small way to EO Dallas in the way that EO Dallas has provided so much to me. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.